Welcome to Tabletop Tactics. It is the 41st millennium. Across the galaxy of this dark future, there is only war. Residing within an unknown corner of reality, at an unknown moment in time, Anutet Hazik waits within his psychic fortress. After defeating the Obsidian dragons at the Battle of Tanis 9, the Thousand Suns' victory was short-lived. As the great Daemon Durazuul was slain, reality blinked and the Cabal was banished from real space. As the final blow slew the demon, the hero wielding the blade was taken to Anutet's psychic fortress, bound in etheric shackles, and made a pawn in the sorcerer's nefarious schemes. Now, guided by a brotherhood of psychers, Chapter Master Ancalagon launches an assault on the fortress to retrieve his imprisoned kin and to eliminate Anutet once and for all. The fury of the dragons will be unleashed unto the warp like a hammer to the anvil, lest they be engulfed by the nightmares within. But as time and space bend, a terrible truth awaits Ancalagon in the heart of the fortress. A truth that could change the very threads of fate itself.
It appears the Obsidian dragons have stumbled into my trap. For I personally am Tzeentch, and I will truck no fools in my lair. So, they've made a big. Leading up my force of Thousand Suns today is Anutet, the exalted sorcerer on a disc of Tzeentch. He's looking for vengeance for the banishment of his master Durazuul. So vengeance will be mine. All my powers will be down below because it's Thousand Suns, but as my warlord, he does have the immaterial Echo warlord trait, allowing him to cast extra powers if he rolls high enough. For I'm running Cult of Time because that's what this particular cult of the Thousand Suns is all about, the timey-wimey ball. And he does also ride around on Fredegear, the disc, super disc of Tzeentch, which allows him to do various shenanigans. His second in command is an Infernal Master. He does bear the Umbralific Crystal for some teleportation shenanigans. And we also have a normal sorcerer on foot as well. So we've got lots of psychic goodness. We go over to my troops. We've got 3 units of identical Rubric Marines, all with an Icon of Flame, all with a Soul Reaper cannon, and that's just sort of as they are. We also have 20 Zangor because we are deep in the warp in this place, and many of the previous inhabitants have unfortunately had to turn to Tzeentch in order to survive, although maybe they would have preferred to have died instead. So 20 of them. We've got a banner and a horn. We also have a shaman in my elites to lead them around. In addition to my shaman in the elites, we have 2 Hellbrutes with Inferno Combi Bolters in their palms, and they also have a multi-melter. It might look like a las cannon, but it's not, because Tzeentch is fickle and has played mind tricks on you personally, the audience. Then we've got 2 units of Terminators. The Scarab Occults here, both identical with a missile launcher and a Soul Reaper cannon in each. Finally, rounding out the list, just to sort of represent the almost like the scouts and the sentries of this demi-plane, are 3 units of 3 Zangor enlightened with the Fatecaster Great Bows. So perhaps they have seen the Obsidian dragons come in and have warned the rest of the cult. That's the list. It's 1747, which is just, frustrating as anything, but hey, what can you do? Other than crush the Obsidian dragons and sacrifice their master beneath my claws.
The extraction mission is underway. Chapter Master Ancalagon of the Obsidian Dragons must rescue what looked to be himself from the clutches of Anutet, and because of that, he has mustered a strike force to get him out before the Cult of Time have their wicked way with the fabric. of time. So, of course, Ancalagon is my warlord. He has the Lord of Fire warlord trait because he is once again accompanied by his personal bodyguard, the Emberkin, which are the Flamestorm Gauntlet aggressors. They have been reforged on the fires of the anvil because I also have my Chief Apothecary. Today, he has brought them back from the brink and thrust them back into the good fight. He is a Chief Apothecary, and I have spent a command point to give him an additional relic, which is Acquittal, which is the greatest bolt pistol that has ever been seen across the galaxy. He is a key part of the Force because once we have extracted the young Ancalagon, we need to make sure he is not in harm's way, hence the Apothecary. Back to my HQ slots, we now have 2 Primaris Librarians. They have been the navigators into this warp fortress, and they will now unleash the fury of Nocturne onto Anutet and his lackeys. The powers will come up in the list. One of them I have gifted the Tome of Velcona to make him a more potent psyker because he's going to need all the help he can get. Troops-wise, we then have 2 Incursor squads and 2 Infiltrator squads. So my 2 Infiltrator squads, one of them has the Helix Gauntlet upgrade to make them a bit more resilient, and then one of my Incursor squads has a Haywire Mine because I had the points free, and maybe it will be some kind of elaborate trap to spring on the Thousand Suns before the day is done. Elites-wise, we have a Primaris Ancient, purely because he's holding the Obsidian Dragon's banner and it looks cool. That's it. We have a Redemptor Dreadnought as some heavy support, relatively speaking. We have a Macroplasma Incinerator on here, an Onslaught Gatling Cannon, and Storm Bolters in the hull, as well as an Icarus Rocket Pod. And then we have some fast attack choices to finish things off. We have 2 Suppressor squads zooming in to strike into the Thousand Suns. And finally, we have a unit of 3 Inceptors with their plasma to light up Anutet and illuminate the Thousand Suns to the fury of the Obsidian Dragons.
The mission is Into the Maelstrom, a tabletop tactics narrative mission. The primary mission for the Obsidian Dragons is Extract the Dragonkin. If the Dragonkin objective is extracted, they score 40 victory points, or 20 victory points if sit on the battlefield at the end of the game and being controlled by a friendly unit. The primary mission for the Thousand Suns is Shackle the Prisoner. The Thousand Suns score 40 victory points if by the end of turn 5 the Dragonkin objective is under their control, or 20 victory points if not extracted and under no player's control. Each player can also achieve a secondary objective and can score up to 20 victory points each.
Here we are. The strands of fate have brought us together once again.
Once more, it seems.
But this time, I'm in your domain.
You are on my turf. I was going to say domain and turf at
My
the same time.
domain.
It didn't work.
I appreciate the sentiment, though.
Yes.
Yes, we are in some kind of dark corner of the warp here. The very fabric of realities are being torn asunder. Or perhaps that's how the Thousand Suns like it around here.
Maybe that is the real reality and the veil from your eyes has been lifted.
Oh, yes, that's nice.
Like you go,
Oh, no.
no, I don't like this at all. Put me back.
Yes, nice floaty dwellings here. And in the center of it all, we have the key part of this story. We have Ancalagon. Of some moment in time, from some dimension, he currently exists and he is being held psychic shackles around himself. And Ancalagon of this time has come to rescue him.
Make sure he don't die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there must be balance in all things.
Yeah.
If one dies, they both die.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. What secrets will be revealed?
Yeah. And why am I not just killing him?
So many questions.
No.
So many questions. But what is not a question is who's going first, because that's 1,000 Suns.
You have been ambushed and bamboozled, sir.
I have indeed. So the two Psychers from the Obsidian Dragons have navigated their way onto this battlefield, only to be ambushed by the 1,000 Suns and Anutet.
Maybe I let you get exactly where I wanted you to be.
We've broken through! No, I've let you in.
It is the command phase, and I have a couple of things to do. First of all, I gain +1 CP. I'm now -3 CP, for I call upon the Silver Tower to unleash the laser beam.
Yes.
So next turn, a 9-inch line from that point will fire out and hit everything under the said line for D3 mortal wounds on the 4+. Because it's a laser beam!
That's narrative, baby!
We're next up just going to do a Infernal Master ability. He is going to do Glimpse of Eternity to give me a free reroll on anything. I do. So that's a free reroll on anything, and it's not a CP reroll, therefore hashtag no CP reroll doesn't apply.
Oh, imagine glimpsing into eternity.
You go, I've seen stuff, man.
I understand.
You know, once the eyes have been opened. First up, this Hellbrute is going to waddle forwards to go and do some chop-chops. Imagine the sound of these things running towards you. It'd be a combination of goat bleats, hooves against the floor, chicken squawks. It'd just be horrible.
Yes.
I'm not gonna... Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it because I'm not sure if I could have given it justice, so thank you, Bard. The Shaman is going to follow behind on his Disc of Zinch. The Enlightened! Swoop. Oh, he's having a snooze. Sweeps on down to here. This Hellbrute moves up to here. These bird boys will float on over to support. We will kick off the psychic phase. Nothing else is going to move. They've landed, and like apart from like the crackling of like the lightning and like the squawking of the birds, everything else is quiet.
Yeah.
You just see that they're like, and then you just see the Terminators and the Marines.
Yeah. It's horrid.
Yeah, so I'm not moving with anything else because I'm happy as I am. What I am going to do is some Psychic now. We're going to kick off with the Shaman. He's going to cast Glamour of Zinch upon my Zangor. Yes, with a +1 that goes off on an 8.
An 8, is it?
An 8 it is.
There's a lot to deny. I'm going to attempt to deny it with my Phobos Librarian.
Okay.
Over there.
You are within 12 inches, so you do get +1 to deny for your Psychic Hood.
And he is doing this, so I feel like this is going to work. No, it didn't work.
Okay, so they're -1 to hit now. Very nice.
He has just navigated the entire force of...
Look, he's very tired.
That's rough.
Next up, the Infernal Master will cast a Smite into your Incursors because they are slightly closer than the Inceptors.
Yes.
That is a cast on a 9.
Yes.
It's no denies, that's my first smite.
Very nice.
Okay, so let me just so that I remember how many smites I'm on.
There's a lot of smites.
Yes. Right. Done that. A smite! It is the big 3.
Ouch!
1.5 Incursors already cut down. Next up, this Aspiring Sorcerer down here casts a Doom Bolt into your Inceptors, for they are slightly closer, with a +1. That is a cast on a 6. So that is 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 4 of my Cabal dice on Malevolent Charge to do an additional D3.
Wowzers.
It is an additional
Another 2. Wow.
5 mortal wounds. Next up, the Aspiring Sorcerer down here will attempt to cast Zinch's Firestorm.
Oh!
That is a cast on an 8, sadly not an unmodified 9. I'm going to spend 4 of my Cabal dice on Imbued Manifestation to increase its range by 6, allowing me to cast it on these Inceptors.
Yes.
So I roll 96, and for each 6, you take a mortal wound.
Okay. Already taken a lot.
I know, and you've taken an additional none.
Ah! Fire versus fire.
The Sorcerer is now going to cast a Smite
No!
into your
Suppressors?
That's what they're called.
Yes.
With a +1, that does go off because I'm looking for 5s. Looking for 6s now, so that is a smite.
They are smitten.
Smoten! For free.
Ow!
And then whilst we're here, we're going to cast Cacodemonic Curse from him onto the aggressors, because I don't need line of sight, which is really cool. Just double checking that. Yeah, just an enemy unit within 18.
Okay.
This will reduce the range, your ranged weapons by -1 strength. Yes.
Which unit is this?
This is the bird face mask boy over there.
Bird face mask boy. Goes off on what?
That went off on 8 + 1, 9.
You guys should have tried to deny your smite. Do you have any more powers?
Yes.
Right.
All of the powers over there.
Oh, well, I can't deny those, so I'll try and deny that one with
Sure,
the
why not?
sorcerer. Librarian, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite.
Smidge out.
So close.
So that's -1 strength on your Flamestorm Gauntlets. Next up, the Aspiring Sorcerer over here is going to cast another smite into your suppressors.
Oh no.
Well, that's a 10.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend, where are we? What's it? 5 Cabal dice on Kindred Sorcerers to make that +1 to cast.
Right.
That makes it a super smite.
Oh my goodness.
Onto those suppressors.
Yes.
That's 3 mortal wounds.
Ouch.
They're dead. Next up, the Terminators on the flank here. One of them is one of them is just out of range of their smite and doesn't want to do any other powers because they've only got a 6-inch range. But this one on the flank is just within range of your aggressors for a smite. We're looking for an 8 now. So no, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, Exalted Sorcerer, he's got 2 buffing powers. One is Weaver of Fates, one is Presage. We're going to do them both on that same unit that just attempted to cast because they're ever so slightly closer.
I understand.
The Presage, with a +1, that does go off on a 7. So that's +1 to hit.
Okay.
And then Weaver of Fates for a 4-up invulnerable save. With a +1, that goes off on an 8. Very nice. That is my psychic phase done. Let's do some shooting. I'm going to kick off with the Hellbrute. Into your Inceptors. I'm going to start with some Tracer Inferno Combi Bolter.
Well, I'm going to start with some physiology.
Oh my goodness, I couldn't see that one coming from a mile off. Right, Combi Bolter. Oh, goodbye. Oh, no. Okay, very well.
Ah, very potent with the old psychic, not so much with the old shooting.
Not even traced. Multi-Melter. Only the one.
Okay.
This is going well. Pants. Right, let's try these rubrics into those Inceptors then.
Yes.
Combi bolters? That would be wild. Bolt guns, because I didn't move, I am double tapping with melee. That's better.
Much better.
Yes.
Very good.
5s to wound though, the only strength 4. It's 2 wounds at -1 because of Armor of Contempt.
Yes. Up. I love it.
The Soul Reaper Cannon. Drops
Please
2.
don't reap my soul. I need that to live.
Well, you have entered my domain. It's only the 1 wound. Poo. -2 because of Armor of Contempt.
Up.
Does get 1. It's only the 1 damage, but it is enough to kill the 1.
My soul has been reaped.
Fine now. Next up, the Enlightened. Into the Inceptor. I forgot how terrible these guys were. 3 shots.
Yes.
They do hit you all the time. So they always hit on 2s. 4s to wound because of Transforming Physiology. It's 1 wound at -0 because of Armor of Contempt. Fantastic. Want to know how much damage it would have done though?
1.
Yep.
Yay.
Rubbish. Next up, let's do these birds. Let's see if they have better luck at the Incursors. Oh,
the Fates are cast.
Right, so that's an auto wound because of my Guided by Fate. That's nifty, and it's 1 extra wound because they're strength 5.
-none.
-none because of Armor of Contempt. I mean, look, it kills the 1 on
kill
1 wound. I'll take it. The rubrics over here now are going to do a little bit of a split. The Soul Reaper Cannon is going to fire into the suppressors here. I want to try and get rid of some of the damage too. And then the bolt guns can only really see the Incursors over by your battle side there. So
My battle side.
your battle side will soon become mine with the bolt guns. Nope. Okay, never mind. Forced to wound at least. 1 wound at -1.
Okay.
Hup! 1 damage, very well.
Right.
The Soul Reaper Cannon.
Oh.
Ah, that's where I was saving all my
That's
power. Freeze to wound here. 4 wounds at -2. The old Armor of Contempt. 1 damage a pop, so it does kill 1.
1 is dead.
Fine. Next up, the Terminators by the large falling tower of Warp Pisa.
It's actually just floating.
Oh!
Everything here is just floating. Silently. Very disturbing.
It's powerful juju. What does it mean? You're doomed. So, we're going to fire everything into the aggressors.
Yes.
So we've got combi bolters, then a soul reaper cannon, and then some hellfire missiles.
Right.
We'll start with the combi bolters.
Okay.
We're hitting on freeze. We're rerolling 1s for the exalted sorcerer nearby. So of course I don't get a single 1, but that is a heinously good roll.
That's a very good roll.
Okay.
Grief.
5s and 6s to wound, however. Come on now. There you go. 4 wounds at -1 on the old aggressors there.
Okay. Up.
1 damage.
Do as a wound. Can I shrug it with my
Apothecary.
apothecary?
No. Okay, the Soul Reaper Cannon. Of course. Freeze to wound here because it is strength 6. It is 1, 2, 3 wounds at -2.
-2. Oh dear.
1 damage a pop.
Okay. Can I shrug? Apothecary!
No.
Oh no.
Man's is dead.
Oh no.
And now the Hellfire Missile Rack. Stupid 2s. Freeze to wound. It is a wound, it's marked for death. It's only -1 though.
Yeah! Rolling like a good one today.
D3 damage. Kia! Oh, goodbye! Good. It's 2 damage.
Shrugs, please. Hup. Oh, see ya.
Nope.
I do shrug 1.
Okay, very nice. Next up, the second unit of the rubrics. Rubrics? Scarabs. And these ones are the ones with the buffed up presage. And I'm also going to spend 2 CP on Wrath of the Wronged for +1 to wound.
Very nice.
Do you want to do any defensive stratagems at this point? A lot of my stuff's damage 1.
Let me have a think. Stand your ground. That's what it's called. I can't remember. It's the salamanders one. So your damage 1 attacks will be -1. No, +1 to my save.
Yeah, so you've got a 2-out save, so it'll effectively be -1. Come on, brain. This is effectively -1 because of Armor of Content. It's effectively -0 now.
Yes.
Did you want to do Unyielding in the Face of the Foe as well to make that a 2-up for another CP?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Bolters! I am hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s though because of the Presage and the Exalted Sorcerer nearby. It's a full hoose.
Oh, baby.
It
Inferno bolts are plenty.
Yes, it's forced to wound because of my +1 to wound from the Wrath of the Wronged, which is pretty good, man. Good for you got that 2-up save there.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12.
12, you say?
12.
I say no. 4 1s. Okay.
They're damage 1, so you do have
See if I can get
shrugs.
some shrugs.
No.
Of course
So
not.
that's 1 dead and 1 down to 2 wounds. Right. The Soul Reaper Cannon. Reroll the 1. I hit you all of the times. 2s to wound because of the Wrath of the Wronged and the +1 and the Glaben. 1, 2, 3, 4 at effectively 1 now.
Okay.
No, -0.
So 1 goes through.
Okay, damage 1.
Can I shrug?
No.
You're supposed to be a master apothecary. Come on.
I know, right? Honestly. And now the Hellfire Missile Rack. I hit you both times.
Okay.
2s to wound.
Yeah,
wound.
yeah.
No, that goes through. D3 damage. Just the 1. You could shrug it.
Shrug!
Oh, okay. Well, that's another 1 dead. Your Emberkin have been found wanting. The Hellbrute will charge into your incursors.
Yes.
Yes, he will. The Zangor into your incursors. They fail. Okay.
Well, that's good. I needed that.
Very well. Hellbrute numero tumo into the incursor unit over yondo. We need a 9. It's a long charge. Right.
That's a 3.
Well, I mean, I do have a glimpse of eternity, but even if I re-rolled the 1 into a 6, that's only an 8, which means it won't do anything.
Glimpse, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I went please, am I going to make this charge? And they went, no. And I went, but what if I see the future? They go, it doesn't change the future. Yeah. It just means you've seen that you failed. I'm like, right, okay. That's it. No more charges. Let's just do a quick chop phase.
Okay.
Much like the timey-wimey ball that I peer into, we as players also can use time to our advantage by going backwards in time to do the banners for the suppressors that died in the psychic.
It's very convenient that the domain we're in is all time bendy.
Time is in a rule.
Yeah, so we've gone back to the psychic phase for a second.
We should always play on this map.
Yes. Yes. So just to roll for the suppressors that copped it earlier on, see if they shoot before they die. One of them does.
One does with the banner.
They would have shot into your rubric, so I'll do that now. 3 shots. I hit you twice. Can I wound you? On 3s, I can wound you 2 times. It would be -2 because we're in difficult destruction.
-1 because of armor of contempt. One died, which would have been a...
So rupee cannon?
No, just a normal dude. And they didn't do anything anyway, but that is 1 less rubric to worry about. And now that time has rebalanced itself, we're here in the fight phase.
But motion sickness from that.
Yeah. Hellbrute Fist into your incursors. Oh dear. Okay, he's done a bit of a whiff, this chap.
Yes.
He does wound you twice though. 5 up saves.
Armor of contempt. I do save 1.
I mean, he chops 1.
Yeah.
Well, it could have gone a bit better for me.
However, the old Helix Gauntlet means that failed save goes to damage 0.
Sure.
So he wasn't crushed by the claw. It was more of a big slash, and he sort of stabbed himself full of stims, I suppose.
Yeah. Or time.
I don't really know how that works. It's fine. Or maybe it's sort of like full of that expandable foam, just straight in the wound. Stop the bleeding.
Inflate like a balloon filled up with polyfiller.
Exactly.
It's just there for ages going, ah!
I'm gonna hit you back now.
Stab!
Many stabbings.
So many stabs and punches.
Okay, and then I'll be wounding you on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
Okay.
5 wounds for you.
I'm fine.
Or not. Oh,
Huzzah
stalemate.
for the Dread Keep. And that's the turn.
Well. That was a devastating ambush.
Yeah, I did some damage. There's no morale to do. You clearly have the conviction to get young Calagon out of there.
Yes.
But you do still have a Redemptor fully operational, a decent amount of firepower, sort of just from quantity, as well as, characters and whatnot. So you could still bust on out.
Maybe.
We'll have to see what happens.
Right! Movement phase for the Obsidian Dragons. We've gained a command point, but now it is time to rescue the Dragonkin. The chapter ancient of the Obsidian Dragons will now move up to inspire the younger Ancalagon. The infiltrators falling back out of combat with the Hellbrutes. They know they can't bring it down by themselves, so they're regrouping. This Inceptor, the last one of his squad, will fly back over here to engage with the Hellbrute. Should mention with these beacons here, they are worth 5 points if I can destroy one doing an action, and at the same time they are also a beacon of which the Thousand Suns can teleport between them and other beacons on the board. Redemptor, seeing the threat in front of him, will march forwards into the wave of demons. Next, these infiltrators here are moving forwards and they will be doing the action to deactivate the beacon. And my librarian is also just going to do a little bit of a shuffle to help out over here with the Redemptor. The Redemptor also, I should mention, has done Wisdom of the Ancients for reroll 1s to hit. Suppressors flying forwards to keep these rubric beasts at bay and also trying to carve a path for extraction. Primaris Librarian moving forwards this way to get in range of some psychic powers. Ancalagon moves to keep these threats at bay. The Emberkin is also going to move over this way as well to provide a little bit of fire support. And the Chief Apothecary is going to move over this way to try and revive one of his fallen brethren. There's a bit of reshuffling. We're just going to move these Marines forwards here. Oh dear, they've fallen. Just to make a little bit more space for the Apothecary to come and help. And then bring back one of the Emberkin. And finally, the action to unshackle the Dragonkin has been enacted by the banner. And in a display of martial prowess and banner waving brutality, all of these little creeps are sent back to whence they came, and the Emberkin is freed. The psychic phase. He's got his work cut out for him here a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. In this swirling vortex of psychic maelstroms. Yep. But he will attempt it nonetheless. We're going to go for a smite first of all, just to ease himself into your goatmen, the men of goats. Oh, it's a 5 exactly.
I'm going to attempt to deny with the shaman.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you've done it with 1d6. Good. We're then going to move on. So that was actually just a distraction spell.
Oh, I see.
Yes. It's like, look at this! Because now he's going to cast Drake Skin onto the Redemptor to give him +1 toughness.
Okay.
On a 6, it's a 5. I'd like him to be toughness 8. But I failed to cast the power. I'm going to do a command reroll.
I mean, look, if you perils, I'm just saying.
Ah! Okay. It goes off on an 8, exactly what I needed.
I will
+2.
I will attempt to deny it with my infernal master.
Okay.
No, you can have that.
Oh, thank you.
I'll allow it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I will
that
spend my
CP.
command. So now he has the skin of a drake.
He's a dragon
Ooh. This librarian, this one has the Tome of
Velkona.
Yes. So he does get a +1 to his psychic test here. And we're going to start off by casting a fire shield on this unit here that have unshackled our beleaguered brother.
I understand.
A fire shield! As an 11.
+1, 12.
Yes.
I can't physically deny that. Darn.
Yes, he's like a million son. We're now going to cast a smite into your Hellbrute over there.
Okay.
Because I need that to die. That's a 4. Well, that's sad. Bad times. Shooting phase time, and the first gout of Promethea will be unleashed into the 1,000 suns.
I will burn with the fury of 1,000 suns.
Oh!
Maybe you burn with the fury of 1,000 suns.
Oh!
Nate, is that why they're called 1,000 suns? Because they burn with the fury of 1,000 suns because they're very angry about everything that happened to them?
That's SNOS.
I know, but it's a play on words.
I like it.
I mean, look,
Thousand
it's
suns.
now canon, so.
So we're going to start off with Ancalagon, and he's going to unleash Drakis into your Zangor Enlightened. I will enlighten them on the correct path.
Enlighten.
Okay.
Enlighten them.
Nice. 4 automatic hits. I wound you on 4s. Oh, 3 wounds, -1.
5 up in vulnerable seas, for I am a goat. No one's dead.
Roast goat.
Ooh, it's like, tastes like chicken.
Ooh, yum, yum. The Emberkin. One has just been reignited.
Ooh. Yes. Not even revived.
No.
The spark of fire
Yes.
has been, oh,
Yes.
okay.
It will never go out.
Very cool.
For now. So the aggressors are going to fire their Flamestorm Gauntlets into your Zangor Enlightened.
I understand.
Are you ready? How many shots do I get? Lots. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You can re-roll the number of shots with Ancalagon nearby if you want to do.
Craft.
The Lord of Fire.
I'm going to do Lord of Fire. I'm going to change that to 2, a 4.
It's twice as good.
It is twice as good. So 9, 10, 11, 12, wait, hang on.
17.
9, thank you. Thank you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the battle cry of the...
There's so many shots. Yeah. Now remember, you are strength 3 because of my Cacodemonic curse.
Yes, I have used a stratagem to enact the Crucible of Battle to put me back to where I was originally.
I understand.
So I'm winning on 4s.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Not great.
I mean, it's not
You
very
don't have
crucible.
you don't have a lieutenant nearby or anything. Oh, you don't have a lieutenant.
Don't have a lieutenant anywhere. 3, 6, 7.
So, well, interestingly, I had 7 in my hand.
Well.
And interestingly, they're dead.
Yay!
Cooked chicken.
The Chief Apothecary will unleash his relic bolt pistol, known as Acquittal,
It's your favorite.
aka my favorite gun in the
Ever.
galaxy. I'm going to be firing it, unleashing Acquittal into one of your Thousand Suns Rubik Marines.
Okay.
Can I hit you? Yes. Because you're an infantry model, I wound you 1 or 2.
It's just a 2. Yeah.
There's a wound. It's -3.
Okay. It's -2.
Yes.
And I don't get all this dust because it's damage 4.
Because you're infantry.
No, one's exploded.
Boom! In Cursus, we have a crack grenade being flung into the gaping maw of this hell brute, and then all of the rest of their carbines will be firing into the Thousand Suns.
I understand.
They have been traced by Acquittal, so they are insta-killed. Yes?
No.
Time warp!
Let's do
The
it
crack
again.
grenade! Oh, it's a hit!
It's Martha
The crack
Death.
grenade! Nope, never mind. Fizzled out. One of the carbines is in rapid fire range. We have 3 more firing into the Thousand Suns. 1,000 Suns. Reroll the ones for
Ancalagon.
Ancalagon.
Ancalagon the Elder.
Can I wound you? I can
wounds.
wound you 3 times.
Key up! I do take 1 wound because it is damage 1, so I do have a 2-up save. But 1 has been wounded.
Redemptor Dreadnought. Newly formed drake skin
Sheen.
upon his hull. Sheens?
Yeah, the scales sheen.
Oh yes, and shimmer, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
We have the Icarus rocket pod and the Macroplasma Incinerator firing into your Hell Brute, and then we have the Onslaught Gatling Cannon and the Storm Bolter to mow down some goats.
I understand.
Goat mower. Icarus rocket pod, first of all, we have 1 shot. We have no hits, but he is traced, sir. He is traced for the Macroplasma Incinerator. 1 shot. Can I hit you? Nope. Oh, if I can re-roll because of
Himself.
the Ancients.
Yeah.
It is a wound marked for death.
A 5-up improbable save!
Certain death.
No.
Yeah!
Overcharging there.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so the damage is 3. So 2.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down to 6.
Okay. Stormbolter's next into the Zangors. Okay, lots of 2s. No ones to re-roll. And then wounding you on 4s. 3 wounds, please.
2 go through, so 2
Okay.
dead.
Then we have the Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Gatling cannon.
The Cannon of Gatling. Oh,
What are those ones?
there are those ones there. Okay. Many hits. Wounding you on 3s. Okay. 5 wounds, -2, which means nothing to you.
Yes! I saved 2 of them, so
Okay.
another 3 dice, so 5 dead in total.
Okay. Inceptor next will be shooting his plasma exterminators into your Hell Brute. No overcharging here because you reduce damage by 1.
Yes, that would be unwise.
Yes, it would. So I'm going to reduce death by 1 for myself. 2d3 shots. Oh, baby.
I mean, he could still do it.
He could still do it. In fact, he will. For the glory of the Obsidian Dragons! Well, he's missed 3 times.
Yep, and would have died twice.
I wound you 3 times, though.
Okay.
-4.
5-up invulnerable saves. I do take 2 more
Okay.
damage. I'm down to 4 wounds remaining, but still I stand.
Suppressors are next, bringing Airborne Fury into your rubrics. Here we go. I've hit you 4 times.
Okay.
That's fine. Wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
I wound you 4 times.
4-up saves as a result of all the minuses and the negatives and the armor of contempts is... Oh no, it's 3 dead.
Wow. Consider yourself suppressed.
Ouch.
Last minute shooting, my Phobos Librarian here will throw a magic grenade into your goats.
Yes.
Frag grenade.
6 shots because there's more than 11.
I wound you once.
You hit me.
Oh no, I hit you.
Sometimes.
Hit you sometimes. I hit you 3 times. Three times. There we go.
Then
Oh, reroll the 1 because of the clever. No.
Which doesn't matter because he's not a core. You wound me.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Told you.
I mean, look, you said it was magic. 1 exploded.
Yes! Charge phase, the phase of charges. My Redemptor will sally forth into your goats.
Onwards.
Yes. Running power bomb. And running behind him is the Phobos Librarian as well, for fun. Oh, he's in as well. And I should also mention his sword is a flame, because that's cool.
Yeah.
Ancalagon. Oh, yes! He'll charge into your Hellbrute.
Okay.
Needing a 7. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Here we go. And of course, he will be...
No, he's dead now.
Oh, my goodness. Ancalagon, you're so fast.
You were caught in his wake.
The aggressors will also charge as well.
Sure. What do they need?
More than a 6.
Right.
That's fine. Is it fine? He is far away by himself. So I'll charge in with my Space Marines.
The characters?
Yes. That's a 4. Oh, pants. That's fine. He'll be fine by himself. He's Ancalagon!
Be right.
Hashtag some CP reroll. I'm sorry. He could get smoten off the face of the warp.
This is true.
Yes. So I'm going to do a command point reroll for my infiltrates over here to protect him a little bit.
Yes.
An 8. Double 4. What does that mean?
No.
Gorn?
Gorm?
Gorm.
That's a different character entirely.
The final charge complete. The suppressors who have successfully suppressed these Thousand Suns will look to finish them off on a 5. They make it. We'll begin the fight phase with the suppressors. I'm going to use a stratagem, rarely seen, which is called Hammer of Wrath.
I quite like Hammer of Wrath.
I do, and cinematically this makes a whole heap of sense as well, because I've just flown at you with my jetpacks. There's shoulder barge you. Jet-propelled shoulder barge. No. Level 1. In fact, what they did, this was a tactical maneuver. So they looked like they were going to shoulder barge you.
Oh,
bitch. Okay, I've
do
hit you
hit me
several
5
times. Can I wound you? 3 wounds. 3 wounds, please.
I'm fine, because you damaged 1.
Hammer of Wrath. The Redemptor! Smeesh! Redemptor goes Smeesh. Reroll the 1, for he is very wise. Oh, it's cocked.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
Try that again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I wound you? 3 wounds, please.
Dodge, dodge, dodge. 1 dodges, 2 dead.
2 dead.
I'm not interrupting for what it's worth, guys, because I want my CP for other things.
You do you, boo.
I intend to do me, boo.
I'm going to do my Librarian next.
Okay, you do you, boo.
I can't reroll those 1. He's hit you twice.
Okay. Cleave. Freeze twin.
The Burning Blade! 1 wound. This isn't going to plan.
Chicken save! Didn't work. It was the absolute opposite of what I wanted. Let's never do that again.
Ancalagon! Eat my axe! Here we go, into your Hellbrute. I hit you 5 times!
4 times.
4 times! It's
is
very
minus-
heavy.
It's
very
a
heavy
big 2-handed broad axe. Great axe.
So I'm +1 to wound because of my rules.
So 2s.
2s to wound.
Good thing 2.
4 wounds and -4, 3.
-5 up in memorable save.
Yes.
Damage?
4.
I'm a dreadnought. So
Oh, you've got...
I've got 2 wounds remaining, but I'm still alive.
It's down to the infiltrators. He's essentially pinned him down onto the ground with his axe. Now they're going to finish him off with their burning knuckles.
No, they use incendiary grenades. Clearly, they just apply it, like they just like put it, like he's cleaved it, like wrenches the axe out. It's like that. They just go like they drop a belt of these incendiary grenades down the middle. And obviously, being a Hellbrute, he's just doing it. He's just so angry.
I'm so furious. We will reroll the 1s for Ancalagon. Yes. I wish I could reroll 2s. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Boop. Lovely. I'll be winning you on 3s because of Unto the Anvil.
You mean 4s? Because your strength is less than my toughness? You get +1.
What did I say?
3s.
4s, yes.
Yes.
4s, yes. 4s. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
6.
6.
6 wounds for you.
6.
6 wounds for you.
3 up saves!
He's got 1 wound left.
No, he's dead.
Yes! Does he explode?
Obviously, he's so angry. Damn it.
Oh man, we like fire.
I know. It's time to attack you back with my goat boys.
No!
Yes. We'll start. We're doing 6 of them, one of which is the champ on your librarian,
Yes.
and then the rest will go into your redemptor.
I understand.
I'm hitting on freeze because I've got the shaman nearby, so onto your librarian. Okay.
Fair, mate.
Okay.
Many parries.
Yeah. Bleed parry. Strength 4, so force wounds. Oh. 3 wounds.
wounds.
No AP because of Armor of Contempt.
No AP.
Don't need it.
2 wounds.
Okay. Very well. And then onto your Redemptor.
Yes, Redemptor.
Okay, maybe. 6 is to wound though, because your toughness 8 now.
That's my Drake skin.
Nope, not a wound.
Yes!
Last little bit of fighting. Attacking with the Soul Reaper Cannon Gun Butt. Nope. And then attacking with the Staff of Power. Oh dear.
One piece of power.
1 power. No power.
No power.
Okay, never mind.
Power cut.
Right. Morale check.
Yes!
Just the goat men.
The men of goat.
They fail, but they can reroll because of their banner. Actually, roll it in the dice tray.
The banner of goats.
Nope, they fail.
Okay.
So
They
one
fail
runs.
harder.
Yeah.
That's the sequel.
Yeah.
Flee harder. There's still going to be, there's 11 in there currently. Yes. Yes. Looking at my dead pile down there. So I'm not quite under half strength yet. But I still lose another 2.
Okay.
All right.
2 more go bye-byes. And that is that. Turn 1 complete for the Obsidian Dragons. Not a bad turn. It was
No.
okay. Got rid of a few threats and locked a few things up. I wanted to get away from some of the big scary things like the giant Terminator blobs. I have completed this action over here and I have destroyed this psychic beacon. It is now gone. It will beak no longer. And I
Much like
become
those dead goat men.
a flaming unicorn. And now my entire army has +1
Flame.
flame. Yes, that's it. I need to start moving Ancalagon of another dimension off the board. So that is the mission for the units in the middle there. And hopefully I will not get smited into warp dust.
Smite. Beginning of the movement phase. Stop.
Boom, boom.
Yes. Next up, the Enlightened. Will float on up to here. Oh, no, oh! 360!
Whoa!
Try that again. There we go. Well done, everyone. We made it. The Shaman will shimmy. He does the Shaman shimmy over to here. More floaty McGoat boys! Jumping up to here to draw line of sight to your cursors. This unit of rubrics just moving around to shield their Sorcerer's Master. Scatterbacult Terminators move out into the battlefield. The wall of metal and dust continues to step forwards. Anutet moves up to join his honor guard. It is psychic time.
No!
I have 50 Cabal dice. I'm going to kick off with a smite from the Infernal Master. Into your Redemptor. With a +1, that's a 9.
Oh.
Sieges +7. Do you wish to attempt to deny?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You do get +1, because you're going to be within 12 for your Librarian.
Hup.
Nope. D3 mortal wound. It's just the bottom.
Yeah, fine.
The Shaman will cast a smite as well into a Redemptor. With a +1, that makes it a 9. You can't deny that. Because you can't deny that, I'm going to spend 4 of my Cabal dice on Malevolent Charge to add an additional D3. So
2d3?
it's free.
Oh, okay, Ben West.
Fine, yeah, alright, fine. Final bit of psychic in this quarter of the border, Doom Bolt from the Aspiring Sorcerer. With a +1, that does go off on a 6, thankfully.
Oh.
Flat 3 mortal wounds.
Lovely. Time warp. Once again.
Yes.
Armor of Contempt.
Not to be confused with Armor of Contempt. Hence why we forgot it.
The stratagem for my vehicle.
vehicle.
Vehicle. So I might be able to shrug these mortal wounds on 5s and 6s.
Yeah, but given that you can only do it on the Redemptor and the amount of smites that are going to be coming at you, it makes sense that you would use that for a 5-up shrug for the face.
Indubitably.
Hup.
Well, I say 2.
Yeah, I mean, look, it keeps you in your mid bracket rather than your... No, it keeps you in your top bracket, I think, at that point.
I enjoy the bracket.
The Terminators down by the tower are going to cast Dark Blessing. War Charge 6! It goes off with a +1 for a 9. Now, normally it's only a 6-inch range, so I'm going to have to spend 3... I need to check. It's 4 of my Cabal dice for Imbued Manifestation to make it 12-inch range.
Okay.
I'm going to do that on the Infiltrators.
Okay.
So if I roll over your toughness, you take D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
Right, that's a lot.
Yes. Yes. You
Right.
take 3 plus 1 mortal wound. So 2 die.
Wow.
They get turned into spawn and explode. And it's horrible and gribbly. It is time for Anutet.
Ooh.
He's going to cast Presage on the Terminators that haven't cast a power yet. He does, and because that was cast on an unmodified 9, his Immaterial Echo kicks in, which allows him to immediately cast another power, and I believe it's like auto cast.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Let me check that. I may
Okay.
be making that up.
That sounds pretty...
I can attempt to manifest 1 additional psychic power that phase. When attempting to manifest it, it cannot be denied.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Because that would have been wild otherwise. Yeah. So Presage is cast. He's then going to cast Weaver of Fates on that same unit.
I understand.
That goes off.
Yes, it does.
And then his Immaterial Echo allows him now to effectively cast a smite
Wow.
onto that incursor.
He'll be fine.
Yes, he will. Yeah. Okay, mark up the smite. The Terminators that haven't cast any powers yet, but are buffed up, are now going to buff themselves further by yeeting themselves forward through the warp with Temporal Surge.
Double buff.
Yes, they get to immediately move. The Aspiring Sorcerer in combat with the Suppressors will cast a smite. Yes, he will. I'm going to spend 5 of my Cabal dice to add another 1 to that on top of the 1 that I already get. That's an 11 for the Super Smite.
I won't worry about denying
You
it.
could attempt to deny it on a 12.
A 12.
You need a double 6.
You got any more things to cast?
Over there.
I'm out of range of them, I think. Double 6. Nope.
Okay. D6 mortal wounds! D6 mortal wounds! Oh no!
Pseudo deny.
My Aspiring Sorcerers down here are going to attempt to cast a smite.
Okay.
With a +1 that unfortunately fails because I'm looking for a 9.
Ooh.
Now I'm looking for a 10 with my normal sorcerer. So whilst we're down there, he is going to cast a smite.
A smite.
No, fine. But he is also going to cast a Twist of Fate. Onto Ancalagon to turn off his Invuln.
Okay. Oh no.
He still has his Invuln.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, mixed bag on that psychic phase. Let's do some shooting. We will begin the shooting phase with the Hell Brute. See if he can redeem himself from his failures of last time.
Yes.
We're going to fire the Multi-Melter into your Inceptor, and then we're going to fire the Combi Bolters into the Infiltrators.
Yes.
Combi Bolter! I hit you twice.
Okay.
It's already better than last time. 1 wound minus 1.
You done did a wound. Oh, see ya. It's fine.
Fine. Multi-Melter.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Freeze to wound. Tis a wound. You do have a 6-up save as a result of the Armor of Contempt.
No.
He's dead because he is
Goodbye.
well within melter range. A single Inferno Bolt Pistol into your suppressor. Yes.
Ow.
Oh. Marked for death. -1.
Ow.
The Enlightened level their bows downwards into the Infiltrator. Well, that's an auto wound and 2 hits. It's 2 wounds, so it's 3 wounds all up -0.
3 wounds.
Yes. 1 damage.
Got 1 wound left. He's got
Okay.
a massive arrow through his shoulder.
The Enlightened on the other flank fire their bows into the Incursors carrying Ancalagon Jr. 1 auto wound. Ooh!
Oh!
1, 2, 3 wounds at -0.
The mark of the beast by the flying beasts. You do a wound. You done did one.
Kills the one on one wound. Very good. Over in this little corner, we've got the Sorcerer and the Aspiring Sorcerer's bolt pistols, one bolt gun rapid firing, and the Soul Reaper cannon all into your incursors.
Beautiful.
The Inferno weapons, very nice. Falls to wound. One wound, AP 1.
Whomp. Yay!
Loves it. And then the Soul Reaper cannon. Right.
I told you about reaping my soul.
Freeze to wound. It's 3 wounds at -2.
You've not listened.
Kills one.
You did kill one.
All right,
One
very
is
well.
did.
Terminator the First are going to fire into the incursors that are carrying Ancalagon. The Storm Blotters. Right, rerolling the ones, but those miss because of your fire shield.
Shield of fire.
Out of there. Okay. Oh, no. Falls. No.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. Don't stop
No, I
believing.
can't.
Oh.
That is 2 wounds.
Two
at
wounds?
-1. Okay.
Um,
These are the Terminators in training, it seems.
I guess we're counting this as being in cover.
Sure.
They were fine anyway.
Loves it.
Lovely.
The Soul Reaper cannon.
Stop reaping my souls, please.
Oh dear. Maybe I will.
Okay, thank you.
No, 2 wounds at -2 there.
Oh!
See. The
Their
Hellfire
destiny has been determined, perhaps.
The Hellfire missed. Damn it! Reroll the ones for the exact. Damn it!
My banner of Obsidian.
Keep forgetting.
I keep forgetting to shoot on death. So 2 of these have died. Can they shoot on death? One can.
Okay.
He'll do a shot into the Rubik's over here, see if we can get the one-on-one wound.
Sure, why not?
Hey up! Is a hit. Hey up! Nope.
No, okay, never mind. Terminators over there, the ones that are buffed up, are going to use Wrath of the Wronged for 2 CP to get +1 to wound.
That's nice. I'm going to use the stand your ground stratagem.
Yeah.
So I get +1 to my armor save.
Against my damage 1.
Yes.
I'm wounding you on freeze.
And I'm going to use Transhuman Physiology.
Oh, very good. That was a good one.
Thank you.
You needed to get that one out there.
Yes.
Right, let's
Strain
see.
my ribs weirdly. That.
Okay.
A new sensation every time. Why don't you try it at home as well? See what sensations you will muster.
Right, let's do some Inferno Combi Bolters! Hitting on freeze because of the -1 and the +1 that is currently going on. Okay, there's some 2s in there, but that's already pretty good. Reroll the ones for the Exalted Sorcerer and Tet.
He's so exalted.
Forced to wound.
No!
Kia! Oh! Pants!
The Transhuman Physiology definitely helped that time.
Okay, and that will still be a 2-up save because
Oh!
they're covering all the modifiers.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Fire shield. Damn you, stupid! Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah,
Because I'm standing ground.
You
Standing
effectively have
firm.
like a 1-up save, and because of Armor of Contempt, you have a 2-up against
Yes.
that. The Soul Reaper cannon. Good thing I'm rerolling those ones. Okay. Forced to wound because of Transhuman. Okay, 3 wounds that time. This will be a 3-up save because of all the varying minuses involved.
Okay.
1 damage.
Take a wound.
And now the missiles.
Oh, Pence alive.
Missiles. 2 4s. Oh! That's them because they're covered in ash and smoke.
Yes.
That sounded. Are you okay?
Breathing fire.
Charge phase. We're gonna do the rubrics into the incursors. Let's see if we can get a speed bump going. Yeah.
7.
The Hellbrute into the infiltrators here. Bah, there's no point rolling. The Terminators smell death on your apothecary.
Oh. He brings life.
Oh.
Yes.
Pooh!
I could have used the old Salamander's Overwatch thing, but I don't have many command points left, so barbecues later.
The Enlightened into the Incursor. Infiltrator?
He's an infiltrator.
Yes. And in the depths of time and across the schemes of the warp, I can hear it now.
Hello.
Share, why don't you use a CP reroll? And I reply to the winds, no! Hashtag no CP reroll, I die on this hill!
Ah! Da, da, da.
Yes. Right, enlightened, yes. Okay, down we go. That is all my charges done. Let's do some fighting. Right, let us begin with the enlightened themselves. Their beaks and kicks and squawks and explosions of feathers.
Hoofs.
Into
Hoofs aplenty.
into your incursor.
Okay.
Infiltrator. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all very complicated.
Right, so I do
that's many
auto wound you twice.
Ouch.
That's fun. And I wound you another 2 times because I can't math. No AP.
How many?
4 in total.
4 in total. Oh.
Oh!
See ya.
He's dead.
He's not, because of his Helix Gauntlet.
Oh, pesky gauntlet.
The gauntlet yet again! I've been wounded! Beep! I'm fine!
Okay. I've then got my disc blades. It will be the disc of Tzeentch which kills you. I do hit you twice. The 6s don't auto wound here because they themselves are just discs.
The skeins of fate! He attacked him! In real life!
1 wound.
1 wound.
No AP.
1 save. Oh no, he's dead.
Skeins of fate. The rubrics into the incursors. Let's do the normal chaps first.
I can't heroically intervene.
Yes, I made sure that wasn't a
Just too far away.
Yep, it's almost like I didn't want to fight him. It is 1 wound, no AP.
1 wound, you say?
1 wound says I.
Powerful armor. Yes.
And then the stick of power. Okay, only the 1 hit.
Bonk.
Stick of power.
Zonk.
The hell brute.
Ah, the brute of hell.
Into your infiltrators. Go. That's better.
Okay.
You
Let
hit-
the rage flow through you.
Yes. Choose to wound here. Yeah.
Oh,
4 wounds at 5 up save because of armor of contempt.
I'm a good attempt. Pay up! Well, I failed all of them.
Okay.
I do have a Helix Gauntlet still. So
Only-
3 are well dead.
Only 3.
My turn to activate and Redemptor Go Smash.
Redemptor go punch.
You go smash twice.
Okay.
You go smash once. Twice.
Yeah, you
3 times a gold man.
Goat man. 1 dead.
Ah.
Squish. Goat boy.
Boom.
10 attacks, one of which is the champ, into your Redemptor, and then that is 3 remaining into your Librarian.
Okay.
On to the Redemptor. Okay, hitting on 3s because of the Shaman.
Stab und cleave.
Only 6s to wound though because of your Drake skin.
My luxurious drake skin.
2 wounds, no AP.
Okay. Whoop.
Bye. Onto the Librarian. Okay. Reem is still alive.
Okay.
Forced to wound.
Okay.
Forced to wound him.
Oh!
No AP.
No AP.
Dream-
Okay.
the
We've
dream
got
is
3
still
wounds
alive.
left.
Ah! He's
Dude, curse my dice, please. 2 wounds left.
Okay, very good.
An axe to the chops has only enraged him even more
Infuriated.
than he already was. And I've hit you twice.
I mean, he's acting very aggressive.
He's very ragey. 1 wound.
Ah! Nope, 1
He
dead.
does cut one's head off.
Snicker snack goes the burning blade.
My infiltrators will whack you back. Here we go. They've actually got gunpowder on their knuckles.
Nice.
Yes. Reroll the 1. So close to a full house. Isn't that nice?
Freeze to win them because of your onto the anvil.
Onto the anvil with you. Cool. Okay. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Not rubrics.
2 up save. Oh, you kill the 1-on-1 wound.
Yes. Last thing to do, attack back into your Redemptor.
Hellbrute.
Hellbrute.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Wounding you on 5s.
2 wounds.
1 wound.
Oh, boxed him. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yes, nothing else
Okay.
to do.
Very pleasant.
Yeah, look, not a bad turn. Bit of a mixed bag. I'm starting to hem you in, but That could be a problem because you'll be able to run away now.
We're gonna start taking
Huffing.
the dragonkin to the extraction point.
Yes, and realistically, a lot of my stuff's over there, so I'm gonna have to rely on just the Terminators going like double move, double move, double move, double move, double move. Yeah, look. Annoying that you killed that one on the one wound there because that frees up those incursors, which is a pain. Ancalagon can come down to join up. Look, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I've not really stopped you from getting away. Maybe that's my plan. I don't know. I'm Tzeentch itself, so even I don't know what's going on in my noggin.
Do you know what's going on?
Never.
Movement phase is here. I've gained a command point, and sensing that his former self or future self or interdimensional self has been claimed by his Incursor brethren, he's decided to advance, and I rolled a 6. So he is out of here to go and catch up and find out where he's going. And forming a defensive perimeter around their lord, the Emberkin also move up, as does the Apothecary. Next up, the Incursors here that are guiding their Dragonkin brethren towards the extraction zone are finally on their way, and the Ancient will follow suit.
And I.
And I. Librarian is on the move. He is going to try and carve a path through the Hellbrute. And that is about it. My infiltrators here are going to stay where they are and rapid fire those rubrics. My infiltrators on the other side there in front of the Hellbrute will stay in combat and just hope he gets smited in front of them. Redemptor and the Librarian will also stay where they are with the goats. And finally, my Apothecary will just bring one more of the Emberkin back from the dead and reignite his flame. The psychic phase is here, and we will begin with another fire shield onto the Incursor unit, escorting the Dragonkin to the extraction zone. This will go off on a 5 because of his +1. That is a 4, 5, 6, 7 fire shield.
Well, I'm going to attempt to deny you.
Oh, don't extinguish my fire shield.
No, because you've got a +1 to cast it, so it's cast on an 8.
Oh, an 8, yes, of course.
The fire shield cannot be stopped.
Yes, yes, witness my fire shield, witness! And then finally, we're going to cast a smite into your Hellbrute.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, I thought it was going to be a super smite.
It's a 7. Don't get the
yes.
+1 on this one because it's only from your Promethean display.
Yes.
I am just in range to deny with this aspiring sorcerer over there. It goes. Okay. Okay. How many wounds? I've got 3 wounds remaining.
Oh, 5 or a 6. Oh, you stupid. That's fine. He's got 2 wounds left.
2 wounds remaining.
Oh. The Phobos Librarian next will attend to the Redemptor and grant him Drakeskin once more. That's 10.
I'm going to attempt to deny you with one of my various psychers over there.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, he's Drake-skinned again. And then we're going to cast a smite into the goats.
Oh.
Another 1. Oof. Okay, it's fine. He fails, but at least he's not blown his brains out.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
The shooting phase will begin with the Emberkin themselves. And you will bear witness to the Crucible of Fire. And the Crucible of Battle, which is the name of the stratagem.
Oh, the actual. Okay, right.
So that means I get +1 to wound with my Flamestorm gauntlets
Yes.
into your scallops.
I understand.
Yes. Let's see how we do. How many shots do I get? Some. I'm going to re-roll these 2s and these 1s for
Lord of Fire,
Lord
the
of Fire.
Ancalagon.
And the 3.
Oh, he's
Crazy.
feeling crazy. Oh!
I mean, that's better.
Not a bad return of investment.
Let me get some dice. 26 automatic hits. Now, because we're in Tactical Doctrine, my Salamander's Doctrine means that I already get the +1 to wound.
You don't need it.
Isn't that nice?
You don't need the Crucible.
So instead I'm going to use the Fires of Battle.
Just to confuse things further, it's the Fires of Battle, not the Crucible of Fire.
Listen, there's lots of fires, lots of battles, and several crucibles. It's
many.
very hard to keep up. But any 6s will be mortal wounds up to
4s.
4s, sorry. will be
But it's
mortal
capped at 3, so. Well, one's dead.
wounds. One's dead. So we'll be winning you on 3s.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, that's a lot of 1s and 2s. But
Yeah, that's not the best roll.
No.
15.
15, I tell you.
Okay, well, because it's damage 1, all his dust kicks in, and Tactical Doctrine, I don't care, because Armor of Contempt.
You don't care.
Yeah, one takes 2 damage.
Ancalagon will finish him off.
Finish him off.
We'll use Drakis. See if we can give him a nice charring. 3 automatic hits.
I'll reroll it.
No, but thank you. 2 wounds.
Strength 5?
Yes.
Oh, it's a flame weapon, of course, you get the +1.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Incursors are next, but we are doing a slight rewind. The time warp has once again affected our minds and our bodies.
It's almost like
Our
we're doing...
minds.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I forgot to do my haywire mine when I got charged last turn, so I'm going to do it now.
I understand. So
Very gracious opponent. So on a 2+, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Yes,
well,
I do.
if I can get that again, that'd be very pleasant. Why am I picking up 3 dice?
I don't know.
D3 mortal wounds. It's 2.
Okay.
The 1 is blown up by a haywire mine.
Yeah, because 1 was already on 1 wound, and then you did a wound with the chop chop.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay then.
Wonderful. And whilst we're here, they're now going to shoot their carbines into the Terminators because I really, really, really want to get that last wound off.
I understand. Is that before you fire a acquittal?
They've accepted their mission. I've hit you 4 times.
Nice. Forced wound.
2 wounds.
Double marks for death.
Okay.
Hi. Nope. I'm fine.
Through the shield of fire.
And flames.
Flames. Raking bolt fire from my sergeant from this squad will once again attempt to pummel this Terminator on 1 wound left. And the other 2 will be firing into the exalted
Goatmen.
Zangors.
Okay.
We're gonna do into the Goatmen first. We'll build up to the other one. Okay. 1's in rapid fire range. I've hit you twice. Can I wound you? 1 wound.
I'm
Very
fine.
good. The bolt through the fire.
It's a hit.
It's a hit. Through the fire. It's a 1. Redemptor time. Once again, Drake skinned. And I have a cheeky plan for him, but first we're going to fire a bolt pistol from the librarian into your goat boys.
Okay.
The boys of the goat. It's a hit. A pistol into the boys of the goat. Nope, never mind. Now, what we're doing now is a bit of split fire, unbelievably, in combat. So we're going to fire the Onslaught Gatling Cannon and the Storm Bolters into said goats. And if they die, we're then going to fire the Icarus Rocket Pod and the
Macroplasma?
Macroplasma Incinerator into the Terminators so I can use a quittal. Essentially. Okay. So, let's see what we can do. Oh, and I used Wisdom of the Ancients in the command phase. So,
Yes. Just to preempt that, just in case, I am going to use 1 CP on Unwavering Phalanx on them, so it reduces damage by 1.
oh!
So if you do manage to get them, because I have to do it when you declare them as a target, which you've obviously just done.
Yeah.
So just in case you get through, it's -1 damage.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Right, Storm Bolters first. Into your bits. Reroll the 1s. Okay, very good. Look, no, they're all 4s.
Yeah.
Oh, curious. 4s to wound. Only 2 wounds. 2 wounds, please.
1 dead. 5 left.
The Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
He can do it.
Ah!
I believe.
Okay, we missed a couple times. Reroll the 1. Okay.
Dream is still alive.
6 wounds.
3's to wound.
3's to wound.
Dream is still alive, bid. I need
5 wounds.
I need to fail every single one. Shall I do them one at a time?
Okay.
Dream is alive.
Right.
Oh!
Ow! Pants!
It's gonna
Be the one guy.
Oh, 1 left. I'm not sure if that's even worse. Hold thine goatmen.
I'm holding my hoofs.
So I've got 1 left.
Yes.
Or do I? Because I forgot to do a morale check last turn.
Yes, this is true.
Now, I do have a reroll on this because of my banner, so the chances are slim. But Tzeentch is fickle. I pass it. Okay, I'm sorry to give you hope.
It'll be down to a quittal then.
Boom.
I was kind of hoping that he'd be able to...
One-shot 1, because that's cool.
But you'd have a pretty good chance of saving it anyway.
Yeah, I'd still have a 4-up save.
Yes. So, can I hit you? Nope.
Okay, well, after all that.
2 bolt pistols from the infiltrators into the Hell Brute.
We've hit.
I wound you. Oh, it's a wound.
Cheeky wound there.
Cheeky wound there.
No, I'm fine.
No, very good. Whilst we're here, we're going to do the bolt rifle from my ancient into your goat boys over there. Rapid fire. 1 hit. Rapid fire. No wounds. And I think... Oh, just a bolt pistol from the librarian into your rubrics. Never mind.
Okay.
That is the end of the phase of shooting. Now time for some cheeky charges. Charge phase, and it's time to unleash the Emberkin into the Scarabicot Terminators. That's 3. Well, I'm going to need to re-roll that and use my last command point because if I don't, I'm going to spot a bother. And they're the Emberkin! Yes.
Okay.
Lovely. They're in. We're going to charge my newly freed librarian into the flying goatmen on their discs of plenty. He's in over there. Let me have a little think about what I want to do next. Next up, the librarian will cleave through this hell brute. Well, he has to charge him first. Yes, he's in. It's the fight phase, and the Emberkin are going to kick us off. Flame Storm gauntlets into
My face.
yes, or your dust,
I am dust.
dusty helm. Rerolling the ones for Ancalagon. Luckily, that was a 2.
The 3s do miss as well because they are power
Oh yes,
fists. Oh, okay, dear.
that's nice. We're winning on 2.
2s.
Flame fists. Oh man. 6 wounds, if you please.
4-up saves.
Oh.
So that is 1 dead, 2 dead, and another 1 chipped.
Chip off the old chip block.
Chipped away. I'm interrupting with the Hellbrute.
I see.
And I'm going to do a split punch. 3 attacks into the librarian and 2 attacks into the infiltrators.
Okay,
Because I wish to kill them all.
I understand.
Into the infiltrators!
Ah!
Choose to wound. 2 wounds, 5-up saves.
5-up saves. Hup. Didn't even need the helix gauntlet.
Librarian, oh dear! Choose to wound. I wound you all of the time.
no.
5-up saves. You need to pass 2 of these. Oh, he's so squished.
He's absolutely mushed. Sensing a disturbance in the force,
Yeah.
the psychic brother screaming as the Hellbrute inadvertently killed him. He is now going to seek his revenge into these exalted goat boys. I have hit you 4 times.
Yeah.
I'll be winning you on 3s.
Yes.
2 wounds, please.
5-up invulnerable saves. They're fine.
Okay.
The battle of the ages.
Well, whilst we're over here, I'll just do my Redemptor into last remaining goat boy.
Well, I will get to attack you first.
Oh, yes, you
Just
will.
in case I
Please,
degrade. You
go
keep those
ahead.
hits to one side if you
Okay,
wish.
yes.
With my 2 attacks.
I'll wound you. Oh,
Where it's yes and yes.
3 wounds.
He's dead.
Incasses into the... What is his name?
He's an aspiring sorcerer.
Aspiring.
So he's just a champ.
Aspiring. Oh, they're keen beans. The keenest beans in town.
Forced wounds.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, they are keen beans. 7.
Wow. Okay.
-1, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I'm dead.
Yeah! Stab, stab, stab! Pair combat blades! Infiltrators into this hell brute that will not die.
The what now?
The what?
The Hellbrute.
Hell brute!
The dream is alive.
5s and 6s.
The dream is no longer alive.
Snuffed myself.
Yep, okay. The Enlightened into the Librarian. 7 attacks from the beaks themselves. Well, oh, wow. That's 3 auto wounds from the Guided by Fate. It's 5 wounds in total. No
no.
AP, though.
Okay.
He's dead.
Well, that was a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, lost both my librarians in my turn. Good work. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you should have gone for the old shaman instead, perhaps. I wasn't expecting you to get so many 6s, but
No, never was I.
here we are.
Yeah, so, I mean, you still got Ancalagon the Lesser.
The primary
control.
mission is underway.
Yeah, and I've not fought back with my Terminators over there because you quite wisely didn't pile in.
They just formed another
wall.
firewall.
A shield wall.
That's the plan. Firewalls everywhere.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously I will get to cast and shoot and stuff, but you are limiting my movement, which is obviously quite key. So, we'll be back in my turn 3. Just a quick thing to do in the command phase. We're going to do Glimpse of Eternity from my Infernal Master. Yes, that's it. Let's do some movement. Movement phase, we will kick off with this unit of rubrics just coming around the corner here to blockade an escape route that way. Goatmen. Oh! Oh! You will be the sacrificial goats. Sorcerer here will step forward to break his way out. With their hooves and beaks covered in fresh blood, they will fall back over to here because they don't want to fight a dreadnought. The shaman has seen his goat boys die and goes, nope, not having that, goodbye. Next up, these rubrics are going to step up into the ruins so that they can fully see the Mr. Dreadnought. You may wonder, Chef, why didn't you use them to shoot with last turn? It's because I couldn't see anything other than said Dreadnought. And guess where he was, everyone? In melee. Guess what you can't shoot? Stuff in melee. Guess what you can't do? Stand up straight. He's dead now. Goodbye. The Infernal Master is just going to walk over here for safety. The Terminators here are going to walk this way so they can duff up a Dreadnought. Anutet will jump up to here onto these rocks to engage with the aggressors. And we're also just going to shift the Terminators ever so slightly forward to engage with them further. Psychic time, the shaman into the Redemptor. Oh. Nope, because that was a smite. Okay, that was my first smite, and it's already a failure. This bodes well. The Infernal Master will attempt to cast a smite then. Yes, just. D3, it's 2.
Ouch.
We've got 6 wounds remaining. Whilst we're down there, we're going to do the Aspiring Sorcerers going to cast a Doom Bolt. Doom! Yes, flat freeze. That is 3 mortal wounds in addition to the 2 I've just done. You got 3 remaining. Next up, the Aspiring Sorcerer down here. A Tzeentch's Firestorm is going to go into the... I'm going to attempt to cast Tzeentch's Firestorm first. It does cast, that goes off on an unmodified 9, which is nice, because that means it goes off on 5s. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spend some of my Kabbalistic dice for Warp Sight. So what I can do is use his line of sight. So I'm going to cast it on these guys here, because normally I wouldn't be able to see him.
Yes.
They're sneaky.
Oh, sneak boy.
So I spent 3 of my Cabal dice. So I roll 9d6 for each 5 they take a mortal wound. Because if I can break the Hellbrute out, that's a bad time for you.
Yes.
The Hellbrute lives, and the Hellbrute is free. The Terminators will cast Time Flux to revive one of their dead brethren. No, they won't.
Okay.
Anutet now will cast Presage on the larger unit of Scarab Occults. Yes, he will.
Okay.
And then he gets to cast an additional power because of my Immaterial Echo. So we're going to cast Weaver of Fates upon them as well, because why not? They're about to go fight a Dreadnought. No, we're not. I believe Weaver's cast on a 7. It is, so that fails. Fine.
Shucks.
But because of the Immaterial Echo, we're going to cast a Smite.
Yes.
I'm looking for a... I forgot to mark you up. 9.
Okay.
Do you think his best number?
It is.
Nope, never mind.
Upside down, no?
Yeah. Final bit of casting. A smite from the Aspiring Scarab Assault Terminator.
Yes.
Scarab Assault Terminator.
Now that's what you want.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, beetle tanks.
Ooh.
Beetleborgs.
Yes. So, a smite into your Redemptor.
Okay. Oh, diddly 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 da-na-na-na.
So, with a +1, that makes it a 9.
No!
And then I'm going to use my final bits of Cabal dice to do Kabbalistic, no, Wrath of the Immaterium.
What does that do?
I get +2 to cast, which makes it super smite.
More like Scarabalistic dice instead of Kabbalistic. Yeah, carry on.
We'll allow it.
Will we?
I don't know.
D6! Oh no!
It will be Mortal Kombat then.
Shooting phase, the sorcerer will throw a crack grenade into those incursors. He hits. Crack grenade! It's a wound.
Okay.
A 3-up save. Loves it. Fine. Anutet will throw a crack grenade into the aggressors. Yes. Yes. 3-up save.
Wasn't ready.
Yes. The 2 Terminators into your aggressors.
Terminators.
Yes. Reroll the ones for Anutet.
Anutet.
Okay.
5s
to wound.
Yes.
You are tough boys. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, is it?
-1, effectively. Whee! 1 wound.
1 does a wound.
Hellfire missiles. There's 2 of them. Fire and brimstone. 1 hit.
Yes.
Wow.
All marked for certain life.
Damn. The arrows from the enlightened into your incursors. 1 wounds and I hit you twice. And I wound you 3 times in total. No AP. Loves it. We'll do... Oh no, they fell back. Ignore me.
I didn't shoot you with my guy again.
What guy?
No, don't worry. No, don't worry.
No one died.
No, ignore me. Goodbye.
The 2 remaining rubrics into the incursors.
Yes.
Soul Reaper Cannon. Drop 2. Freeze to wound. 2 wounds at -2.
Okay. 5s. They must live. Oh!
Okay.
They've been doing so well with their saves.
Bolt pistol. Misses.
The fates are still aligned.
Fine. The Hellbrute turns now that he's seen all of the things in front of him just melt into fire.
Yes.
Turns around and shoots into the incursors behind him.
Okay.
The Storm Bolter hits you all of the time.
Okay.
It wounds you 3 times.
Okay.
-1 because of the Inferno. Gets 1.
Okay.
1 was already on 1 wound. 1 is wounded, although that does now mean my multi-melter, which misses both times. Okay, fine. The rubrics down here into the Redemptor.
Yes.
Inferno Bolt Weaponry.
Okay.
Alright. To wound you.
Yes. 6s.
1 wound.
Oh,
-1.
that's all you needed.
That's all I need. No more, no less.
He has done his duty so far. Will his duty continue? No.
No, it won't.
He is dead. Does he explode
Maybe.
in the line of duty? No. He's just dead.
Fine. The 5-man Terminator unit firing into the aggressors now.
Okay.
Rerolling the 1s, and did I get presage? I didn't get presage off.
No presage.
No, I got the Weaver off. I didn't get presage off.
Presage.
Yes, that sounds right. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Doesn't really matter to me. 5s to wound. Pants.
1 wound.
1 wound and -1. It's enough to kill the 1 on 1 wound.
Never!
fine.
mark for life!
The Soul Reaper Cannon.
No!
There are many souls to reap.
I need my souls.
Reroll the 1.
You live.
Okay. Freeze to wound. Ooh. 2 wounds -2.
Ooh! Ooh!
1 dead, 1 down to 2 wounds. The Hellfire Missiles. I hit you twice. Hellfire Missiles. I wound you once. -1.
Yeah! Oh no.
D3 damage. He's dead. 1 guy left. So far, so good. Now to continue the pain train. The Sorcerer into the Incursors. In the charge phase, yes. Thank you. I mean, I can't really fail. It's more about getting the movement here. Terminators into the Aggressor. 6.
Oh,
fine. No. And then Adutet into them as well as 7. Okay, very nice. Next up, the Hellbrute into the Incursors. Now, he is 7 inches away. However, he needs an 8 because of the fire shield. I'm aware that this unit hasn't used the Haywire Grenade yet. However, this is narrative, baby. What would a maniacal Hellbrute do? Obviously be the first one to charge in. Obviously, yes, I competitively, I'd charge him with the Zangor first, but then competitively, I wouldn't have Zangor and Hellbrutes.
Yeah.
So
And obviously he's going to try and boot the mine
he's
back.
angry that he's lost the murder in front of
Yeah,
him.
he needs more death.
Yeah. So, first of all, do I make the charge? Maybe, after all this, I get annoyed with myself. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
You can do it.
No, I failed the charge, so you can't throw the grenade anyway, so it's moot.
Okay.
And no CP reroll because
Chef no likey.
I don't like it, but it could mean that I kill myself, so maybe? Next up, the Zangor Enlightened into the Incursors. They're in. It doesn't matter what that is.
Let's see if they get mined.
Are you going to use the mine now, are you?
Yeah. No, maybe not.
We will start with the Enlightened. There's no more charges to do. Into the Incursors. I miss you 3 times because I only hit on 2s for shooting. I do wound you once automatically. I wound you twice in total, no AP.
Okay. Twice wounds.
Loves it.
Okay.
The Discs of Zinch.
Yes. Disco Inferno.
I hit you twice. I wound you 1 time, no AP.
Hiya! Yes.
Very well. Sorcerer over into the Incursors. I'm going to spend a CP on Sorcerous Might because I never get to use this. Gives him +1 damage to his 4 stick. So each one that you do fail, if you fail, will kill 1. Well, I hit you twice.
Yes.
I wound you once. Fine. No AP.
Hey-oh!
Well, okay, never mind. Terminators into the Aggressor. I will start with my Staff of Power.
Yes.
I hit you 3 times.
Okay.
The Staff of Power. I wound you 3 times, no AP.
No AP? Not one bit?
Not a pip.
Hey, loving life.
That Armor of Contempt, though. The Prospering Kapish!
Ah, Peshmer.
Reroll the 1 for Anutet. Forced to wound here, only the 1 wound. -2.
Oh, marked for life.
It will have to be
Emberkeen.
Anutet then.
Pants.
So, Anutet has 5 attacks as an Exalted.
5?
5 sounds about right, yes.
Yes.
5 attacks with Anutet. Kia! He drops 1.
Okay. Ooh.
Freeze to wound. He wounds you 3 times, no AP.
Ooh, tantalizing.
He might die.
D3.
D3. You have no CP. Bonk! He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah, okay, fine.
Time to strike back. We need this to go very well.
Yeah.
'Cause we've got to get him out. And all my guys are dying. You're surrounding me with your psychic nonsense. So the Primaris Ancient has intervened, and he will strike you with his banner of glorious obsidian.
He's a banner man.
Okay. Wounding on 4s.
Oh.
3 wounds. Okay.
Wounds 1, doesn't kill 1.
Okay.
Got 2 wounds pop. The Dream is still alive, however.
Okay. We've then got 7 attacks from the Incursors. Okay.
The Dream is still... No, the Dream is dead.
The Dream is dead.
Oh no, the Dream is still... Okay. No,
Oh,
the
Dream's
Dream-
dead. 2 wounds.
It's 1 dead.
1 dead.
2 dead. No, 1 dead, 1 wounded. Very good. Yeah, come on, brain.
Last thing to do, these Incursors into your Exalted Sorcerer. Paired blades aplenty.
Oh!
Look at all those hits.
Get that again, I could be in a spot of bother.
Big stabbies. Okay.
4.
4 wounds.
He could die.
Maybe.
He takes a wound.
Okay.
An interesting turn.
Yes.
Mixed bag, got rid of a lot of heavy hitters there, but you still control your former self.
I do.
And you do have
Just-
Ancalagon behind there looking to swing the axe and murder my stuff.
That's the plan, yes.
We now have the Gate Guardian as the Hellbrute, because you seem to be running this way to try and escape.
Yes.
So I've tried to block that off a little bit, and we do have the chickens to help surround you. But it is your turn 3. Let's see what you do.
Right! Twilight hours. Well, it might be twilight. It's hard to tell in the warp.
Yeah.
We are
There are several suns and some moons.
and 1,000 suns.
Oh.
I've advanced with my apothecary, and he will attempt to revive one of the extraction specialists. And Ancalagon is actually just going to move normally and attempt a charge because he is very heroic. That's it. It's do or die, baby.
It is the do or die time.
Shooting phase, we're going to do it all in one go. So, we're going to start off 3 bolt pistols from the Incursor squads into your goats. Totes my goats.
2 hits.
Okay. Can I wound you? I wound you once.
You only need to do the 1 wound to kill that guy. No, he's not.
Bolt pistol from the ancient. Is a hit from the ancient. Oh, double mark for death.
He's dead.
Okay, 1 down. We're going to do Ancalagon's Drakis into your Dominators. We have, it's the big 6.
The big 6?
It's the big 6. It is 3 wounds. 4 wounds, in fact.
4 wounds. All right. It's AP 2, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's damage 1.
Yes.
Okay. I'm fine.
Last bit of shooting, 3 bolt pistols into the Sorcerer. Only the 1 hit. No wounds.
Well.
Oh my goodness. Ancalagon. If he makes this charge, he'll be standing side by side Ancalagon from another dimension. It's big, that is.
No, you need a 10.
I need a 10. I do have a command point reroll.
Okay.
A 10. Exactly a 10.
Oh no.
They fight side by side. We'll begin with the Chapter Ancient. Plunging the banner into the very armor of the rubrics. Okay. Can I wound you?
Maybe.
Oh,
Yes.
all wounds.
Yes, you can. You do wound 1.
Did I not kill one?
Damage 1.
Ow!
My dusty, contemptuous
Dusty
armor.
bits. Right.
Galagon.
Ancalagon.
I mean, you'd think he would do it.
Well, I certainly hope so. I have missed you 4 times though. Like to keep you all on your toes.
2 to wound.
2 wounds.
All right, 5 up invulnerable saves. No, I'm dead.
Oh, just.
Sorcerer over there with the Incursors will fight you. 4 attacks. They hit you 3 times. Come on now, freeze to wound. It's 2 wounds, no AP. Whee! Or contemptuous armor.
You do a wound.
P3 damage. 1's dead.
Oh, you do 2 wounds.
Bonk.
Right, I'll hit you back.
5 attacks.
5 attacks.
You got your Sorge.
Surge! 4 hits. To wound you. 2 wounds.
Another wound, I'm down to 2. Final bit of combat, the rubrics into your ancient. The gun butt misses once and doesn't wound. The staff of power. Only the 1 hit. Okay. He will live, he has tied them up quite successfully. Come on now, me. It is a wound, no AP. Armor of contempt. Well, you have managed to fight off a little bit, but you must deal with the Gate Guardian. And he's going to come towards you in just a moment. So, yeah, going into my turn 4 in just a moment. You still hold young Calagon, but... Ooh, yeah, I kind of have to deal with him. I have a few tricks up my sleeve, as is my way with Tzeentch, but let's see what I can do. Movement phase, we're going to scree over here with the birds, and you might be wondering, but Chef, what about your command phase? Well, technically I could do like a glimpse of eternity or something, but I'll just forget to use it again. The Infernal Master cracks open a cold one with the boys, and also the Umbralific Crystal to send said boys teleporting across the battlefield, so that they might enact the great flanking plan as ordained by the Changer of Ways himself. Me. Anutet flies over to this beacon over here and may or may not be calling upon the dark powers to send him to where he is most needed. The small Terminator squad is just going to move over here. We're going to leave the these Terminator. Oh, actually, no, we will move them up just so we can cast Time Flux upon their friends, but they're not actually going to have anything else to do this turn because they wouldn't be able to see anything. The shaman perches himself up here. We go over to Anutet. He calls upon the dark powers and he uses metaphysical focus so that he can, 1 CP, so that he can use a psychic action and still cast 1 power. He will use the warp charge. He will use the warp beacon to effectively teleport himself.
Yes.
That goes off.
Okay.
This enables him to teleport within 1 inch of any other beacon on the battlefield. Now, he cannot charge. He can't charge, but what he can do is arrive, see the death fall before him, and then smite into your doom. But whilst we're here, that is exactly what he's going to do.
We're going to go straight into it.
Well, he has to, because it's his casting, you see.
It's
a smite. And it's a super smite. D6 mortal wounds into those incursors. It's free. Okay. You do have a 6-up shrug though, because you do have the thingy there.
Apothecary.
Oh, okay then.
Warp
bomb. And then what we're going to do is, because he casts it on an unmodified 9 or more, we're going to use his immaterial echo so that he casts presage on the Hellbrute.
Oh, good.
No. Oh, okay. Anutet. The aspiring sorcerer down here, as his minion fights off the ancient, he casts Tzeentch's Firestorm onto those incursors, carrying Ancalagon.
Yes.
It does go off, but it's only on 6s.
Right.
Given that fact, I am going to spend 4 of my malevolent charge die. 4 of my Kabbalistic dice to do malevolent charge. So if I do at least 1 mortal wound, I do an additional D3.
Oh!
I do 1, 2, 3 mortal wounds plus another 3, 6 mortal wounds, being Firestorm! But you do, maybe that was Anutet in his past life. You do have 6
How many wounds?
6.
6! Oh, run out of warp bomb!
Oh, they've been wiped.
All destroyed.
Which means that the younger version of Ancalagon must be carried into battle by the older version. If he fights off a Hellbrute. The unit that has been teleported via the Umbrellific Crystal. We're going to use Unholy... Oh, I can't do that because that's at the start of my psychic phase. I'll just cast a Doombolt instead. I wanted to do something fun. Doombolt! Yes, because of the +1, it's 3 mortal wounds on Ancalagon. The big unit of Terminators is going to attempt to cast Time Flux on the wounded unit of Terminators. Yes, with a +1, so that will bring 1 back to life.
Lovely.
Newly reforged and reformed. They will now cast Temporal Surge upon themselves so that they can move. Maybe. Yes. And because that is cast on a unmodified 9, I'm going to use, where are you? Warped Regeneration to heal, it's 1 CP, to heal D3 wounds. That one is fully healthy.
No.
Oof. If he was already healthy, I would have revived another one. Even worse. We will begin with the Hellbrute into Ancalagon. Inferno Combi Bolter! Fine. 1 wound.
Yes.
-1. Hup! Okay. Multi-melter.
1 hit.
I can reroll 1s because I'm heavily injured. 4 up, invulnerable save or die. Situation. Anutet levels his bolt pistol into Ancalagon. Damn it. The bow boys into the apothecary. 1 wound.
Removing acquittal from the game.
And 2 free wounds, no minuses.
3 wounds?
Yes. He's fine.
He's fine.
Whilst we're up there, we'll do the 2 Terminators that can see him. Bolter. Bolter. No wound.
Okay.
Soul Reaper Cannon. Freeze to wound. 3 wounds at -2. You fail 1, so shrugs. 1 damage. Okay. Hellfire missiles. Okay, he will live. Okay. It's 1 wound. -1. It will be combat then. The final bit of shooting. The rubrics must take Ancalagon down. Bolt weaponry. We are in rapid fire. Okay, we do drop 2. It's forced to wound. It's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
-1 after the Armor of Contempt.
3 up save.
The Soul Reaper Cannon. The Soul Reaper Cannon. You drop 1. Freeze to wound. It's only 1 wound. It's -2.
And my soul is linked with his. It is. No.
Oh no, I've got a few. I've got like some pistols.
No, you don't.
I mean, they're not really consequential at this point. The Sorcerer into the Incursor's over by you. He hits. He does wound. It's -1.
No,
One takes a wound.
Okay.
And this Sorcerer down here into the Ancient. He hits. He doesn't wound. Very good. Charges!
You did actually kill this guy.
Oh,
he was on 1 wound. Yeah.
Oh, then I will charge your Sergeant over there in a minute. The newly freed Sorcerer will charge into them then. Yeah. Move him round. Move him round. And now the Hellbrute into Ancalagon. But let me gear up for it because this is very stressful. I've measured it up. I'm going to say the dreaded words. Anything but a double wound. The Hellbrute into Ancalagon.
He will protect the gate.
The gatekeeper is angry. And he will smash. Anutet cannot charge as per the teleportation. And yeah, that's that. Hellbrute into Ancalagon. The rest of the charges have moved in. They're inconsequential, really. I can't wrap and trap. It doesn't matter. Ancalagon is about to get smooshed. Unless I miss with 4.
Whoa!
The Dream is still alive. Now, I'm not in reroll range. 2's to wound. Marked for death on a 6. A 4 up or die situation.
Ancalagon.
Oh no.
He's marked for life. I don't want to alarm you, but the reason he's not dead is because young Calagon parried with the double dragons.
No, he's dead.
Ah!
So gone horribly wrong and Right, the birds into the apothecary. Oh no.
Whoa.
Only 3 hits, one of which is an auto wound. 2 wounds,
Two
no
wounds.
AP on your apothecary. You do have a shrug.
Do I have a shrug? On 6.
No, not quite. So he's slightly wounded, but still stands. We'll go straight over to their discs. The discs perform better. The discs do nothing.
Oh, okay.
Let's do some Terminators. We've got 9 attacks, 3 of which are with staff, and 6 of which are with Prospering Capesh. Oh, that's better.
Capesh.
Freeze. Okay. 2 wounds at -2. They are 2 damage a pop, so you've got 4 shrugs to make.
Oh no, he drops.
He does finally drop. But now, I've got a little sorcerer to do over there, the Incursor, and then we'll get to Ancalagon. The sorcerer hits you 4 times. The sorcerer wounds you 4 times. -0. It's D3 damage.
Okay.
It's now time for Ancalagon.
Before we get into the main event, he'll strike back very quickly with his paired blades. Hit you twice. That's all he needs.
Extra attack, because I charged you.
Hit you thrice.
More than you need.
Why am I rolling 4 dice?
I'll just roll 3.
Okay.
Ah!
1 wound.
I'm fine.
He's 11 life.
Okay.
Right. Here we go, Bobby.
No, I'm not fine because it's AP 2.
Oh, yes.
Because we're in turn 4, so it's
Lost the wound.
assault dodges. So I've got 1 wound remaining over there.
Okay. Right.
Calagon.
6 attacks.
Okay. Oh, you hit me 5 times there, babe. It's 2's to win because of your onto the anvil.
All the dragons!
Okay.
Okay.
5 is it?
5 wounds.
Well, fortunately, I have my trusty 5-up invulnerable save. I'm super dead. Super dead. I just
16
took,
wounds?
no,
No.
I just took 12. You one-shot him.
That's nice.
Does he explode?
Maybe.
I need to check how many wounds he does. I think it's only 1 with the Hellbrutes.
Okay.
It's only 1.
Just 1?
Just 1 within 3 inches. So it's only going to hit Ancalagon. Ancalagon has 1 wound remaining. Oh, God. Little bit of attacks with the rubrics into the Ancient. Gunbutt. 2 hits. Gunbutt. 1 wound. No AP.
Up. Okay, he's taking a wound.
Finally. The Staff of Power. I hit you all the time. Staff of Power. I wound you twice. No AP. 1 goes through. It's D3 damage. He will live. He's got 1 wound remaining. Look, everyone is heavily battered.
I've got 3 wounds left across the board. Strike you back with the banner. I hit you 3 times.
Yep.
I wound you once for
One
that last
time.
wound.
Nope.
No, it's fine.
Okay, fine. Right. So with that is look. But we're going into your turn 4 now.
Yeah, you have scored 5 points. For,
I finally scored 5 points.
destroying a unit that was holding the Dragonkin.
Yes, but if I don't stop you from getting off the board, or at least not killing Ancalagon, because he's going to pick him up this turn. He won't be able to shoot, but the action is completed at the end of the shooting phase, which means he can make a long charge onto Anutet and get closer to the board. Okay, let's see what happens.
It comes down to this.
All right.
Good grief. Right, I'm just going to go straight into it. So essentially, we're in the movement phase, and Calagon's done the action to pick up the Dragonkin.
On your feet, boy.
Okay. So that's done. Over here, quick bolt pistol to the face.
Yes.
It's a hit. Bolt pistol to the face.
Yes.
It's a wound.
He's alive.
Fine.
It's
But
okay.
you know what happens? The bolt goes off, but time stops as it gets to here. So nothing happens. Over there, the
bolt pistol to the face.
The ancient bolt pistol to the face. No.
Okay.
Nothing happens over there. Oh, reroll. No, not a reroll. No.
No, he's not a character.
Right.
Oh, he is a character. He's not core. You need a 6 to make it to Anutet.
So the action's complete at the end of the shooting phase. So no shooting for Ancalagon.
That's fine.
It's now time to charge his dark foe, Anutet, needing a 6.
I'm gonna Overwatch. Because I've got a single bolt pistol. Overwatch! No. Okay. Got 1
Okay.
CP left.
He's made the charge
Okay.
of a 7.
Okay.
So he gets to here, and he's hoisted the Dragonkin over his shoulder, and he's just dragging the axe behind him.
Okay.
This is it. It comes down to this. Time has stopped all across the realm as Anutet draws all of his power into himself.
Okay.
I'm using Gene Wrought Might to counteract that dark power.
It calls upon the blood of the Primarch.
Oh, okay.
So an auto wound and 4 hit.
Yes, 4 hits. So 1 auto wound. Can I wound you with the other 4?
I don't know. It's 2s. So yes.
Yes.
5.
It's 5 wounds.
These are 4 damage a pop. So if
It's
I fail,
5 wounds.
if I fail 2 of these, I'm dead. Here we go.
1 at a time.
I've got 1 wound left. I've got 1 wound left. I've got 1 wound left. There's a CP in my pool, but I don't want to use it because then I will be broken. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Yes.
In the interest of timey-wimey ball, I'm going to rewind to the Glimpse of Eternity of the Infernal Master.
Yes.
So on a 3+, I'll get a Glimpse of Eternity reroll.
Okay.
Yeah? Yes. So, Glimpse of Eternity. So he's gone back in time to tell him, do your job.
Yes.
So I get a Glimpse of Eternity reroll. There's 1 more save to do. Oh no! Anutet is spoken.
He saw into eternity, and every
He saw
time
too much!
he fell.
His brain is now lined with eyes!
Oh no!
Well, so with that, Anutet is slain, which enables you to consolidate, and for the purposes of this mission, within the edge of the battlefield, so that you can flee to the exfiltration point. So there is a 1 banner guy and 1 wounding cursor left. The entire strike force has been murdered.
Yes, he's victory at what cost?
At what cost? Like maybe a big cost. However, this is what happens.
Okay.
Okay. The first blow, he runs in, because that was the auto hit. Anutet wasn't expecting it. So he just barges in, like carves through. Anutet then, that's when he uses his like time powers. He goes like through the time, like yeah, that's so Anutet.
Third eye activate.
He dodges blow after blow after blow. He then sees the blow come at him and he moves. He knows that this would be the killing blow, so he sidesteps to the right. But what he doesn't realize, he doesn't account for, there's too much going on in his brain, that the axe blow, whilst it misses him, hits the beacon. The beacon cracks. A blast of magical energy erupts, which is what kills Anutet, except he's actually been, he's no longer there. So this, so Ancalagon's like this with his axe, like with the blinding light, he sees it, he's gone. Until next time, witch. Drags himself on top, axe on his other shoulder, and just walks towards the exfiltration point.
Yes.
What a game. Well done, sir!
Yes!
So what happens is, because you've managed to get to a board edge to get off of the board and exfiltrate, you have scored 40 on the primary, in addition to 5 on the for the secondary for killing for destroying a beacon. Yeah. I only managed to score 5 points. I needed to stop him there. If Anutet had survived, then I would have smoten you, and then that would have been it. That would have been it. But hey. At what cost?
At what cost?
At what cost?
His strike force is utterly decimated.
Maybe
there is
he will
nothing
have to
left.
answer to his superiors.
But now he can quite literally have a word with himself and discover what the hooting heck is going on.
But when you speak to your past self, who knows what kind of paradoxes you might cause? You never talk to you don't interact with your past self.
No.
Although he's currently unconscious at this point.
He is unconscious.
So maybe he'll leave him at... Maybe he'll leave him at the exfiltration point, and with his, sort of like his tags, and then he will wander into the warp, wastes himself. I don't know, because it's a narrative, and we'll make it up as we go.
We know what this means.
We'll have to do a third game.
I'll have to do a third game.
Oh, what a shame for you lot!
1,000 Suns victory in the first game. Yes, Durazuul was slain by young Calagon.
But now young Calagon has maybe seen things that man was not yet to see.
It's all a bit much.
But that was epic, though. That was really good, wasn't it? Yes, very, very enjoyable. Thank you for that, Beard. That was an excellent mission. Very, very fun. And yeah, look, this is what I like about the narratives. It's, because it's so dependent on the win conditions, it can just really come down to moments like that.
Yeah. And cinematically it works perfectly because
cool is that?
They've fallen into Anutet's trap, and of course they got obliterated in the first couple of turns. Imagine finding yourself in the warp in this realm, where things are literally flying around,
and then suddenly there's psychic zaps everywhere.
Yeah, everyone's completely silent.
Obviously, Anutet got complacent. His arrogance overtook him, and he thought, "I will deal with this personally." And then he died. Or did he?
Now. Or maybe.
Maybe he's in the war.
Maybe he's now a crystal god, and now he'll come and smite me another time with himself and his crystal powers.
Maybe he was doing this all this entire time.
Oh, I don't even know anymore. I need to lie down.
Well, thank you all for being here with us on this quite literally magical journey today.
It was beautiful.
Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed this mission. That is part 2 of this chapter of the narrative missions. If you enjoyed it, there's a bunch of other ones on demand. You've got a few here on Freeview, but some have been completed on demand as well. And check out all the other stuff on demand because there's loads and loads of stuff. All of the good bits, all of our bits actually are there. So check that out. And whilst you're here, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Leave a comment and tell us how this journey maybe should conclude in part 3.
Yes, what do you think has happened to... what do you think has happened to Anutet in the first place? How long will it be until Durazuul manages to return? What will happen now that Ancalagon has exfiltrated, but at what cost? What will happen to young Calagon? What will happen to my brain after thinking about all of this? Comments below. Let's find out all together. Yes. But until next time, thank you for the game, sir. I've been Chef, he's been Beard, Bard's been our Sovo Skull. Beep boop. You've been Bosses, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
The extraction mission is underway. Chapter Master Ancalagon of the Shuba do boop boop boop. Oh, one more time. They have been reforged on the fires of the anvil because I also have my Chief Apothecary.
We are recording. I hit the button. Cut.
Just finish him off in combat. Yeah!
Oh, he's so
He's
squished.
absolutely mushed.
Cut.
Oh, bum.
He's dead.
Cut. Cut.
Oh, no.
The librarian's about a shocker. Action.